If this message has appeared for you today, there is something in your life beginning to move or reveal itself. In this reading, we'll look at the energy surrounding you and how and what may be developing in the near future. I'm going to start off over here with Don't Try to Hide, and I'm just going to get your clarifiers. And you have the Moon, the Knight of Cups, and the King of Wands. Now, with the message coming out here, don't try to hide. You are being encouraged over this time to look at something that you have been dreaming about initiating. I do believe you've kept this close to your heart. You haven't shared it with many people. It's something you think about constantly, and it could touch any area of your life. It could be the most simplest thing, as you dreaming about starting to learn how to play tennis or golf, or it could involve something big as relocating to a new city or country. But there's a lot of this moon energy around it. And when we see this moon energy creeping in here, it tells me there's a lot of doubt and worry. What happens if I don't succeed? What happens if I start learning tennis and I don't manage to hit one ball and everybody laughs at me? This energy of the moon keeps coming up and keeps forming some kind of a invisible block around what this is. But what we are seeing now is that it's time for you to come out of the shadows and give this a chance. Now, the wonderful card I'm seeing here for you is Knight of Cups, because Knight of Cups tells me that when you move through the fear and you work hard at it, because it's not necessarily the easiest thing to overcome our fear and our insecurity and doubt, but if you manage to push through it, you are going to be able to liberate yourself in some way, to free yourself, even if it's just joining that book club, starting to learn salsa dancing. It doesn't matter how small it is. When we make that step forward, what it does do, it opens the door to other areas of our lives. Now, I'm seeing somebody coming through here presenting as King of Wands. This could be a masculine or feminine. It's the energy of King of Wands I am speaking about. Now, this is somebody I do feel you are going to meet along the way with whatever this is. So this could be somebody in your cooking class. This could be somebody in your new building that you move into, or your new neighbor. This could be anybody. But we do see that there is somebody here you're meant to meet. Now, this could be a friend, this could be a new romantic partner, this could be somebody that introduces you to a network of people, or this could be somebody that opens unexpected doors for you. But we do see them coming through, and with the energy of King of Wands, they're going to shake up your life in some way, and in a very positive way. So whatever this is for you, the message here is, feel the fear. It's real, but don't let it stop you. Work through it, push through it, do whatever it takes. If you have to speak to somebody, if you have to take baby steps forward, do it one step at a time, because what we see waiting for you looks incredibly positive. Right, now let us move on and see what in time is all about. And I'm just going to get your clarifiers. And you have the Page of Cups, Strength, and the Fool. In time comes through, and it speaks to us of divine timing. Something that could not happen or could not appear for you because certain things hadn't aligned the way they were meant to. Page of Cups comes through and tells me that over the next few days, you are going to be hearing unexpected news. News that comes out of the blue and probably from a source you never anticipated. But it is news that is going to be a very pleasant surprise. With strength coming through here and looking on at Page of Cups, I feel you're very ready for it. I feel you have been waiting for whatever this news is. Now, this could be something connected to Don't Try and Hide, or for many of you, I do feel this could be something else completely. It's something that you haven't been thinking about. So this could be a friend that you lost touch with years ago, and all of a sudden you get a message from them via Facebook. This could be somebody you worked with 10 years ago, reaches out and asks you what you're doing because they remember you fondly and would you consider coming to work for them. It's something you didn't anticipate. But what I love to see for you is that you look at this news coming through from a very stable point of view. Is this something that I want right now? Is this something that is aligned to where I'm going and what I want to do? With the Fool here, we do see a new beginning. So whether this is an ex-romantic partner coming through and apologizing and wanting to be friends, or a family member that you've been estranged from coming through and asking you to let bygones be bygones, we know that there is divine timing here. Something is coming full circle for you, and there is possibility of a new beginning. You, of course, will choose if this is something you want and if this is something that fits in with where you want to see your life going. But please know, when it does come through, there is divine timing at play here. Right, let us move on now and see what it will come to pass is all about. And I'm going to get your clarifiers. And we have Temperance, Death, and the Nine of Swords. Now, interestingly, this also has a lot to do with timing. Within time, it speaks to you of divine timing, somebody or something coming back into your life that is completing a circle. Here, what we are speaking about is something that you have consciously been waiting for. Now, this could be connected once again to Don't Try and Hide, but I do feel for many of you, this could be something quite big, especially with these two major arcana cards surrounding it. We do see that you've been waiting for this for a long time. This is something like looking for a meaningful relationship, whether it is a friendship or a romantic relationship, and nothing comes about. This is looking to find a job and going on interview after interview after interview, and nothing happens. And the waiting has caused a lot of worry and anxiety. You have been challenged to be really patient, waiting for this to come about. Now, the wonderful news is the wait is over. Once we see death, we know that the energy of worry, anxiety, is it going to happen? When is it going to happen? Am I setting myself up? Am I just being a dreamer? All this energy will just dissipate instantly as it now comes to pass. So what you've been waiting for so long is going to come through. Now, it might not be 100% the way you thought it would come through, but the essence of it is going to come through. Now, I will give you a simple example so you do not miss this incredible opportunity. If you have been dreaming and praying for a romantic partner, and you have a vision of who this is, you want them to look a certain way, you want dark hair and dark eyes, and you want them to be very wealthy and a big person in business. You could meet somebody who has blonde hair and blue eyes and who has their own business and is very comfortable. So they do not fit your vision exactly, but the essence of who you've called in is coming through. Give it a chance before you say, no, this is not what I want. Because many times the universe gives us something we didn't think we needed. This could be the very person that gives you that love, that attention, that nurturing, that fun, that enjoyment that you've been longing for. Now, this relates to everything. This could be a job offer that comes through that doesn't fit 100% what you wanted, but look at it closely because ultimately it could give you what you truly need. So all in all, what we are seeing here is that time is now working in your favor. This is where the message settles for now. Sometimes the meaning becomes clearer as things unfold. Thank you for spending this time with me, and I'm sending you all so much love.